could be a fun morning for at least the start of trading today when it opens up. Good morning, Tom Piotrowski.
I'd put it to you, Pete, that it's fun every morning, to be honest.
Even when there's red everywhere. Anyway, but it's going to be green today. That's uplifting. Why, Tom?
Yeah, so in the last couple of days, we have seen quite an upbeat tone for global equity markets in general because of the fact that Donald Trump has pushed back that deadline for the imposition of tariffs on European Union imports. So that saw other markets do quite well, but Wall Street was off for a long weekend on Monday. So this is the first opportunity in the floor session, if you like, that they've had to respond to this news. The futures were higher in after hours trade, but US markets were able to build on already solid gains. So we saw the S&P 500 finish up by 2%. The Nasdaq was up by about 2.5%. The Dow Jones up by 1.7%. So they are muscular improvements, Pete. Not for the first time. You know, you've seen the Trump administration back down on an initial threat. So, you know, there's a little bit of carrot and stick, boy who cried wolf, that's creeping into this conversation now. So the market seems to have the measure of that type of outcome. But it's worth pointing out that in the month of March, there was a very substantial drop in durable goods orders. So I beg your pardon, from March to April. So this measure fell by more than 6%. That's a very large decline. And it's important because it measures anything from orders for a refrigerator or home goods up to, you know, aircraft carriers, for example, can be caught in this measure. And a 6% drop is a big number. It's seen through the lens of the noisiness of trade figures at the moment. So it'll take a couple of months for that to sort itself out. So normally you would see a bigger reaction to that, but that wasn't the case last night. On the local front, as I said, we're going to kick off with a gain of about 0.5%. We'll have the monthly CPI figures to look at today, although you could argue that these figures have been de-risked, Pete, because of that more dovish conversation that we have seen out of the Reserve Bank in the last week since they cut interest rates last Tuesday. The Aussie dollar backing off a little bit because of strength in the greenback, so it's back to around 64.4 US cents.
Got it. Thank you, Tom. Chat to you in a few hours.
Pleasure.